Wow, what a game. Thursday Night Football delivered an absolute thriller in Atlanta. The Falcons, considered the underdogs, pulled off a stunning 36-30 overtime victory against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The atmosphere in Mercedes-Benz Stadium was electric, and the Falcons faithful went home ecstatic. This game had it all: lead changes, incredible catches, and a nail-biting finish that left everyone on the edge of their seats. The Falcons' victory was unexpected, to say the least. The Buccaneers, with their explosive offense, were expected to handle the Falcons easily. But Atlanta had other plans. They fought hard on every down, displaying a resilience and determination that was inspiring to watch. This young Falcons team showed that they are not to be taken lightly. The first half was a shootout, a back-and-forth affair that had fans on both sides roaring. The energy in the stadium was electric, with every play drawing gasps and cheers from the crowd. Baker Mayfield, at the helm of the Buccaneers' offense, was nearly unstoppable. His precision and poise under pressure were on full display. He was throwing darts, connecting with Mike Evans for 2 touchdowns in the first half alone. Mayfield and Evans seemed to be in perfect sync, making it look almost effortless. Evans, by the way, reached a historic milestone in this game, hauling in his 100th career touchdown reception. This achievement solidified his status as one of the elite receivers in the league. What an accomplishment for a truly dominant receiver. The crowd erupted in applause, recognizing the significance of this moment. On the Falcons' side, it was a tale of 2 halves for quarterback Kirk Cousins. He faced immense pressure from the Buccaneers' defense. He started a bit shaky, missing some throws he would normally make. The tension was palpable as he struggled to find his rhythm, but then, boom! He connected with Darnell Mooney for a spectacular 3rd and 14 touchdown. This play was a turning point, igniting the Falcons' offense. That play reminded everyone of the arm talent and playmaking ability that Cousins possesses. It was a thrilling moment that showcased his resilience and skill, setting the stage for an exciting second half. The second half saw a different Falcons team take the field. Their defense tightened up and they started making life difficult for Mayfield and the Buccaneers. The Falcons' offense, while not as explosive as the Buccaneers, started to find a rhythm. Cousins, shaking off his early struggles, started to pick apart the Buccaneers' secondary with pinpoint accuracy. A key turning point in the game came late in the fourth quarter. The Buccaneers, clinging to a slim lead, were driving deep into Falcons' territory. It looked like they were about to put the game away. But then, disaster struck for Tampa Bay. A fumble, forced by the Falcons' relentless defense, gave Atlanta new life. Overtime in the NFL is always exciting, but this one was off the charts. The tension was palpable, and every fan in the stadium was on the edge of their seat, knowing that one play could change everything. The Falcons won the coin toss, and you could feel the momentum shifting in their favor. The crowd roared with approval, sensing that this could be their moment to shine. Cousins, with ice in his veins, led the Falcons down the field. His precision and calm under pressure were remarkable, as he orchestrated the drive with the skill of a maestro. The Buccaneers' defense, which had played well for most of the game, looked gassed. They had given their all, but the relentless pace of the Falcons' offense was taking its toll. They had no answer for Cousins and the revitalized Falcons' offense. Every play seemed to push the Buccaneers further back, and the Falcons' confidence grew with each yard gained. Then came the play that sealed the deal. The tension was at its peak, and everyone knew this could be the defining moment of the game. Cousins, rolling to his right, spotted Kadarl Hodge streaking down the sideline. It was a risky throw, but Cousins trusted his receiver to make the play. Hodge, who had a quiet game up to that point, made a spectacular catch, breaking free from a tackle and sprinting into the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. The stadium erupted in cheers, and the energy was electric. The crowd erupted, and the Falcons' sideline cleared as they stormed the field to celebrate with Hodge. What a finish. The players embraced, the fans cheered, and the moment was one for the history books. This was a game that would be remembered for years to come. Section 5, Cousins commands the field. Kirk. Cousins deserves a ton of credit for this victory. He overcame a slow start and some adversity early on to deliver a gutsy clutch performance. His final stat line, 38 completions on 52 attempts, 509 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Those are some impressive numbers, folks.
After the game, Cousins was all smiles. "This was a total team win," he said. "Our defense played lights out in the second half, and our receivers made some incredible plays. I'm just proud of the way we battled back and never gave up."
That's the kind of leadership and resilience you want to see from your quarterback. Section 6, Hodge, the unlikely hero. Kadarl Hodge, the hero of the night, was almost an afterthought in the Falcons' offensive game plan. But sometimes it's the unheralded players who step up and make the biggest plays when it matters most. Hodge finished the game with 4 catches for 78 yards and, of course, that unforgettable game-winning touchdown.
"I was just trying to stay ready," Hodge said humbly. "Kirk put the ball in a perfect spot, and I was fortunate enough to make the play. This win feels amazing. It's a testament to the hard work we put in every single day."
Hodge's performance is a reminder that every player on the roster has the potential to be a difference maker. Section 7, Turning Points and Strategic Calls. This game had several key turning points that defined the outcome. The Buccaneers' fumble late in the fourth quarter was obviously huge. It was a moment that could be felt throughout the stadium. It shifted momentum completely in the Falcons' favor, giving them the energy and drive they needed to push forward.
But I also want to highlight the Falcons' decision to go for it on 4th down on their first possession of overtime. It was a critical moment. It was a gutsy call by head coach Arthur Smith, but it paid off. His confidence in the team was evident, and it inspired the players. The Falcons converted, and it set the tone for the rest of overtime. This decision showcased their determination and strategic planning.
On the Buccaneers' side, their inability to convert red zone opportunities into touchdowns in the second half came back to haunt them. They struggled to find the end zone. They settled for field goals too many times, and it allowed the Falcons to stay within striking distance. This conservative approach cost them dearly. In a close game like this, every point matters. The tension was palpable, and each decision had significant weight. Section 8, NFC South up for grabs. This Falcons victory throws the NFC South race wide open. The Buccaneers were considered the favorites to win the division, but this loss proves that they are not invincible. The Falcons, on the other hand, have announced themselves as legitimate contenders. With a 1-0 record, they are tied for first place in the division. It's still early in the season, but this win could be a sign of things to come for this young and hungry Falcons team. The NFC South is known for being a competitive division, and this year is shaping up to be no different. The Saints and the Panthers also have playoff aspirations. Buckle up, folks, because it's going to be a wild ride. Section 9, Final Thoughts. What a game. The Falcons' upset victory over the Buccaneers was a perfect example of why we love the NFL. It was a game filled with drama, excitement, and improbable heroes. This is the kind of game that fans will be talking about for years to come. And for the Atlanta Falcons, this victory could be a sign of great things to come. They've got a young, talented team, and they're playing with a lot of heart. It's going to be fun watching them grow and develop as the season progresses. That's all for now from Atlanta. See you next week.